So in the next section, we are now going to be doing our services page. So if we click on services, and you can see that we've still got our title and our sidebar, which we're now going to remove by clicking on edit page. And we're going to scroll down, and with content layout, we're going to change that to 100% full width, and the title we are going to disable. Scroll on up, click update, and now click on edit with Elementor. So for this section here, we're just going to add a new section, and it's going to be the 2-column structure. And for the first column side, we're going to throw in a heading. And for this heading, I'm just going to call it relax. Of course, you can write it whatever you like. And then I'm going to go to style, change the text color to like a dark grayish. Click on style again, turn typography on. I'm going to change the size of this to 38 pixels and change the weight to 300. I'm then going to click on advanced. I'm going to unlink the values of the margin, and I'm going to change the top margin to 25. And with that, I am now going to add in a new element, and it's going to be a text editor directly underneath. And here we can then paste in our text. That's what I've written down here. You can of course be writing whatever it is that you're going to be advertising. And now we are going to put in an image. So once you've put your text in, we're now going to add in the image to the right hand side. So just plop in an image to the right, and then we're going to choose our image, and I'm going to choose a relaxing one over here. I'm going to put that in there. I'm now going to duplicate this section, and I'm going to swap these over. So if we click and drag the image and drag it over to the left, it switches them over. But we're going to change this text. The heading over here for mine is going to be begin. And I'm going to paste in my text. So that's that one done. So now that we've got 2 of them, I'm now going to make the third. So I'm going to duplicate the first one, and I'm going to drag it down to the 3rd position. And I'm going to change this to say reflect. And I'm going to paste in the text for that one. And once that one's done, I'm now going to duplicate the second one and drag it down to the bottom. I'm going to change the heading to enjoy and paste in my other text. Remember to always make sure it says paste as text, and paste it in. And I should fix some spelling mistakes. And there we go. And all we need to do now is change these images to be different images. So we'll go to the second one, delete that, and then put in the next one. This is going to be my relaxing one. Oh, sorry, it's my beginning one. So we've got relax, begin, and then reflect. So I'm going to change that. So delete that, and we'll put in this one. And then for the last one, we'll do the same, but change it to a different image. There you go. So once that's done, just click save. And close and view page. And as you can see, we've got a lovely looking services page here with images all the way down and headings, and we can be writing whatever it is that you're going to be writing here that showcases off your services. But there's maybe one thing that we could get in here, maybe a call to action button. So let's get on to that. So the idea that I have is to use the same call to action that we did on our home page. Let's go click there now. This section here where it says our work, I want to be able to copy and paste this directly straight onto our services page. So to do that, we're just going to click edit with Elementor. And we're going to scroll down to the bottom. And this one is our desktop version. So we're going to click here where it says save section. And we have to give it a name. So let's call to action bottom. and click save. And then we're also going to save the mobile version as well. So click save section and type in call to action mobile and then click save. So now if we exit out of that and now go to our services page and click edit with Elementor, and if we scroll to the bottom, we can now add a template. So if we click add template and then click my templates, we can click in the call to action bottom, so insert, and there it is. But we also want to put in our mobile version as well, so add template, my templates, call to action mobile, and that's great. We should just double check to make sure these will, let's go to advanced, just make sure that they will be responsive in the same type as they were before. There we go, so that's our mobile one, so it's going to hide on desktop and on tablet, and that's fantastic. So now we can click save. So all we're to do now is just change this to be a little bit more suited to our page. So if we go to the top and click on the edit section and go to style, first thing I think to do is change it from grey back to a white so it matches up with the actual page. Do the same to the other one, the mobile one. Great, and now we can actually change our text here as well to something that maybe says something different, like schedule a visit. And then the text, we can actually write something else as well, just paste in something I wrote before. So we can call or email to schedule a 3-day retreat or check out our work. That's great. And we can actually copy and paste this directly over. So if we just, off click that, click there, duplicate column. Oh, that was not correct. So we can actually just copy this column here, duplicate it, and we can just drag it into this one, and we can remove the other one. Remove it by clicking like here, X there. So now it matches up with what we said before. And now we can also change our buttons as well. And we can also change the font color of this if you wanted as well. I think I will, just to match it with the rest. So style, text color, and a nice dark gray. And I should do the same for that one as well. Style, text color, and try and get that gray again. Try to make it the same color, unlike me, it's probably a different shade, but it should be fine. And now over here, where our button that says our services, we can get that to say schedule. So when it clicks on this, it will then take them to the contact page. And then do the same for that one as well. So it will now say schedule and take you to the contact page. Sorted. And we just click save. And let's have a quick view of that. View the page. So that looks great, that looks great. We keep going down, and there we have a schedule visit call to action button, and if we click schedule, it takes us to the contact page. Perfect. And actually, the last thing I think that should be done in this page is just to change the color of maybe this side and this side of the text stuff, just to put that you can differentiate the different sections here is all. So if we go to the top one, hit edit section, style, classic, and color, we really, all it has to be is a really light gray. So even, yeah, F4 actually looks kind of nice. So F4, it's just a little bit of a grey, just so you can notice that it is different. And do it for the same for the third section as well. So F4, and it just goes to a little bit extra grey, and it really just splits up the pages, and it's a lot nicer on your eyes, and it really is the little things that really make your website better. So just click save, and let's have a view of that page. As you can see, you can just tell the difference of the pages. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Perfect.